Hello and welcome to Maths by SARS. This is my third lesson of D2, chapter number 2, exercise 2E, that is about solving simultaneous linear equations, elimination method. In this lesson, I will solve basic level question number 1 that says solve the following simultaneous equations through elimination method. If you find any difficulty in understanding that what are the simultaneous equations and how many methods are there for the solution of simultaneous equations, or how to solve any equation system of equations given through elimination method, you have to watch my previous lesson, for which I'll give the link in the description box, because for the better understanding of lessons of mathematics, it's really important to integrate the previous lesson with the new lesson so that we should have the clear concepts. Let's move to E part of the question, and that says 3x plus y equals to 5 and x plus y equals to 3. After writing and reading the question, we have to see that what are the coefficients of both the variables in the given question. If we look at the coefficient of x, which is 3 in the first equation, and coefficient of x is 1 in the second equation. Now, if we look at the coefficients, and we know that we are clear about that coefficients are the numbers which are before the variable. Here the coefficient of y is positive 1 and the coefficient of y in the second equation is also positive 1. So, what rule we are going to apply here? Same coefficient, same sign. Same coefficient, same sign, same sign, subtract the equations, or what we have to do, we have to change the sign of second equation. Now, if we have to write the question again, this is 3x plus y equals to 5 and x plus y equals to 3. So, as the coefficients and signs both are same, so in order to get rid of any one of the variables in the beginning, I have to change the sign of the second equation. Okay, as this is a positive sign, so after changing the sign it will become negative. This will also become negative, and actually we are subtracting these two equations, and now I have to solve equation 1 and equation 2 with the new signs. Okay, now these signs will be applied. In equation 1, the sign of y is positive. In the equation 2, after changing the sign of y has become negative. So I can remove y with this y. I can cancel y with this y, and I will left with 3x minus x, that is 2x equals to 5 minus 3 is 2. In order to get value of x, what I have to do, I have to shift this 2 to other side. X equals to 2 by 2, or x equals to 1. Okay, and now what I have to do, x equals to 1, I have to choose any one of the given equations and replace x equals to 1, replace x equals to 1 in any one of the equations, and I will prefer the second equation in equation 2, because the reason is that has the smaller coefficients with positive sign. I have to do less calculation and working. So the equation 2 is x plus y equals to 3. Replace x by 1 in order to get the value of the other variable. Shift 1 to other side. Y equals to 3 minus 1, y equals to 2. So the solution for this question is x equals to 1 and y equals to 2. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's quickly move to the second question, that is 2x plus 3y equals to 5 and 2x plus 7y equals to 9. Again, observe the coefficients of both the variables in both the equations. Y does not have the same coefficients. One is 3, one is 7. Now, if we look at the coefficient of x in both the equations have coefficient of x 2, but with positive sign or with same sign. So same coefficient, same sign, same coefficient, same sign. We are going to change the sign of the second equation, or we are going to subtract the equations. So let it be 1 and let this be equation 2. Rewrite the equations neatly. 2x plus 3y, very easy topic and important part of your O-level examination, especially paper 1. 2x plus 7y equals to 9. Now what I have to do, I have to change the signs of second equation. I have to change the sign on both sides of the equation, and now I can see that here the coefficient and sign of 2 is positive, and here the sign of 2 is negative, which is the coefficient of x. So I can cancel this 2 and x term here, and I will left with 3 minus 7, which is minus 4y equals to 5 minus 9 is minus 4. Now in order to get value of y, what I have to do, I have to shift this 4 to other side. So y equals to minus 4 by minus 4. So according to the rules of integers, minus sign will be going with the minus sign, and 4 ones are and 4 ones are. So value of y will be equal to 1. Now what we have to do, that replace y equals to 1, replace y equals to 1 in equation 1 in any one of the equations. Now I'm replacing y equals to 1 in equation 1, that is 2x plus 3y equals to 5. Now y has the value 1, so 2x plus 3 times 1 equals to 5. So 2x plus 3 equals to 5. Shift this 3 to other side. 2x equals to 5 minus 3. 2x equals to 2. And in order to get value of x, I have to shift this 2 to other side. 2x 2 upon 2 and x equals to 1. So the suitable values of x and y which satisfy both the equations are, or the solution for this situation is x equals to 1 and y equals to 1. I hope you are clear about this question, and even you can check that whether your solution is correct or not by inserting the values of x and y in the given equations. And if after inserting the values of x and y in given equation both sides are same, it means your values are correct. Let's move to the next part of the question, that is 7x minus 3y equals to 15 and 11x minus 3y equals to 21. Again, in order to solve this situation by elimination method, we have to observe the coefficients of both the variables. If we look at the coefficients of x in equation 1, which is 7, and equation 2, it is 11. So it's not the suitable choice. But if we look at the coefficients of y, in equation 1, the coefficient of y is minus 3. In equation 2, coefficient of y is also minus 3. So same coefficients, opposite signs, same coefficient, same sign. What we have to do, same coefficient, it is same sign. What we have to do, same sign. So what are we going to do? We have to change the sign of second equation, or we have to subtract the equations. Now what I will be doing, I'll writing the question again. 3y equals to 15 and 11x minus 3y equals to 21, plus now I have to change the sign of the second equation, change of the sign of second equation on both sides. Now I can see that y with minus 3 and y has the coefficient positive 3, so I can remove y term at this stage and I'm left with x term, and 7 minus 11 will give me minus 4x, and this is 21, and 15. I have to take away 15 from 21, and then I'll be talking about the sign. 11 minus 5 is 6, but as 21 is bigger, so I have to mark minus sign. Now this minus sign can go with this minus sign, and I will left with x equals to 6 by 4, and which is equal to 2 2s and 2 3s. X equals to 3 by 2, or I can write it in form of the mixed number, x equals to 1 whole 1 by 2. Now what I have to do with this value of x, replace x equals to 3 by 2 or 1 whole 1 by 2 in any one of the equations. So what I will be doing, I will be preferring equation 1. So equation will take the form 7x minus 3y equals to 15, and x has the value 3 by 2, 7 into 3 by 2 minus 3y equals to 15, 21 by 2 minus 3y equals to 15, and now shift 21 by 2 to other side, minus 3y equals to 15 minus 21 by 2, and this will become, I have to take the LCM here, 2 is the LCM, 15 2s are 30 minus 21, so it will take the form minus 3y equals to 9. 10 minus 1 is 9 by 2. Now in order to get value of y, I have to shift this 3 to other side, and it will give me y equals to 9 by 2 into minus 3. 3 3s are and 3 3s are. So y equals to minus 3 by 2. So the solution for this situation will be x equals to 3 by 2 or 1 whole 1 by 2, and y equals to minus 1 whole 1 by 2. I hope you are clear about this situation, and let's move to the next question, that is 3y minus 2x equals to 9 and 2y minus 2x equals to 7. Both the equations are arranged properly. That constant is on the right hand side, and the variable terms on the left hand side, and each variable term is placed at proper place. Now after that, we have to observe and see the coefficients of both the variables. If you look at the coefficient of x in both the equations, this is minus 2 and this is again minus 2. Same coefficient, same sign. What are we going to do? We have to change the sign of second equation, or we have to subtract the equations. So let me mark it 1 and this is 2. So this will become 3y minus 2x equals to 9, or 2y minus 2x equals to 7. This is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is minus. Now draw the line, and you can see that x has the coefficient minus 2 and x has the coefficient positive 2. So I can get rid of one of the variables, and I will left with 3 minus 2 is y only, and 9 minus 7 is 2. So the value of y that I'm getting is 2. Now what we have to do, that we have to replace y equals to 2, replace y equals to 2 in any one of the equations, and I'm selecting equation 1, that is 3y minus 2x equals to 9. Replace y by 2, 3 into 2 minus 2x equals to 9. 3 2s are 6 minus 2x equals to 9, and shift this 6 to other side. Minus 2x is equal to 9 minus 6, minus 2x equals to 3. Again shift this 2, which is a coefficient, to other side with minus sign. X equals to minus 3 by 2. So the value of x is minus 3 by 2, or minus 1 whole 1 by 2. 1 whole 1 by 2. I hope you are clear about this question. Let me write the solution here separately. X equals to minus 1 whole 1 by 2 and y equals to 2. And let me block the answer as well. Okay, I hope we can move now to the next part of the question. That is 3f plus 4h equals to 1 and 5f minus 4h equals to 7. Again, if we look at the coefficients of h, in both the equations, coefficient of h is 4 with opposite sign. Same coefficient, opposite sign. Add up the equation. Same coefficient, opposite sign. Same coefficient, opposite signs, add up equations. Very easy question, add equations. So what I will be doing, I'll write the equations again. 3f plus 4h equals to 1 and 5f minus 4h equals to 7. Now I have to add up both the equations. So my equations will take the form. This h can go because they have the same coefficients, opposite sign. 4 minus 4, 4 will give me 0, and 5 plus 3 is 8f equals to 8. F equals to 8 upon 8 and f equals to 1. After getting value of first variable, we have to obtain the value of the second variable as well. Replace f equals to 1 in equation 1, and this will take the form 3f plus 4h equals to 1. This will be 3 into 1 plus 4h equals to 1. 3 plus 4h equals to 1. Shift 3 to other side. 4h equals to 1 minus 3. 4h equals to minus 2, or h equals to minus, shift this word to other side, minus 2 by 4, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. So the value of h is minus 1 by 2. So the solution for this situation is f equals to 1 and h equals to minus 1 by 2. Very easy questions, and let me quickly block the solution and let's move to the last part of the question, that is 6j minus k equals to 23 and 3k plus 6j equals to 11. If you look at the constants, they are at the right place. But if you look at the left hand side, we can see that the left hand side of both equations is not arranged, that variables are not placed under each other. We have to place the like variables under each other. So the first step is that I'm going to rearrange the second equation. So equations will take the form 6j minus k equals to 23 and 6j plus 3k equals to 11. Here I have rearranged the second equation, and after rearranging the equation, I have to observe that what are the coefficients of j and k in both the equations. If we look at the coefficient of j in both the equations, that is 6 with positive sign, same coefficient. What we have to do, we have to change the sign of second equation, or we have to subtract the equation. So when I will be subtracting the equation, 6 minus 6, I can remove this j term and I will have only k values with me, that is minus 4k equals to 3 minus 1 is 2 and 2 minus 1 is again 2 with positive sign. Now what I have to do, I have to shift this minus 4 to other side. K equals to 12 by minus 4, 4 ones are and 4 threes are, and k equals to minus 3. After getting value of the first unknown of the question, I have to choose any one of the equation, replace value of that variable in that equation. K is equal to minus 3 in equation 1. So it will take the form 6j minus k equals to 23 and k is minus 3. 6j minus 3 equals to 23. Minus minus will be positive. 6j plus 3 equals to 23. Shift 3 to other side. 6j equals to 23 minus 3. 6j equals to 20 and j equals to 20 by 6, and 20 by 6 will give me 2 tens and 2 threes. J equals to 10 by 3 or 3 whole 1 by 3. J equals to, this is the answer. So the values of k and j are k equals to minus 3 and j equals to 3 whole 1 by 3. 3 whole 1 by 3. I hope you are clear about this situation. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.